Another fine day, another wonderful day, another beautiful day, and we get together and have conversations. We get together and we talk. Talk with people, talk to people, talk about people that are doing wonderful things in our community, people that are making things happen in our community. Yes. I don't start and drop and start and drop and start and drop, but I hope this time around I'll start and I'll start for good and never stop. We need a segment. We need a segment in the community where once every day, whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's an hour, whether it's two, we can just get together and we just talk about things that are happening in the community. The platform that Toridi, and technically Toridi is supposed to mean news, right? Toridi is supposed to mean gist. Toridi is supposed to mean conversations. Toridi is supposed to mean things that really happen. So yeah, I like the way the Toridi Jodife. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. So once every day, probably 8 p.m. We'll get together and just talk about the things that happen for community. So many things that happen for community. So many good things, by the way, they happen for community. So I just feel like it will only be good for we for create, set up a platform, set up a place where every now and then we can just get together and just report the wonderful things that really happen for community. Picking that they graduate, people that they born, people that they keep better, people that they married, people that they pass exams, people that they start businesses, people that they, so many things and they will happen, so many things and the way people they do them. So you only be right for we as a platform, especially a media platform, to build that place where we can come every now and then and just have this conversation. We have a long list of things that we will talk about on today, especially because it's a busy, crazy time. What for year? What back home? Shout out to any person who will watch. Let us know if you actually hear we fine. I beg for any man with you watch. Let us know if you can hear us, please. Let us know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me very well? Is the volume okay? Is the volume okay? Can you guys hear me very well? Make some man comment if the volume they okay. So like we'll talk about so many things today. So many things that they happen for our community, whether not for DFW, whether not for Texas, whether not for America, whether not around the world. We just need that place where every evening we can gather and just talk. By the way, shout out to my brother Okole. Sent me a flyer today announcing a man of God will be for their church this Sunday. And he invite me, I can listen to somebody we know Sago. I would definitely like them. Talking about men of God, I think I like the change. I don't know if I don't notice some, but I like the change in their messages lately. I don't notice the men of God they need to over preach prosperity anymore. I don't notice the men of God they need to over one talk now only money. No, these days they are educating our people and they are honest and they are guiding our people on some of the things that we feel always they do as a community. Forget to where we want be. Chindos. Koshi, I hope so you'll get time for talk because I going to talk about DVT. So if that time reach you if you call or if you call or if you send you link you join with your phone, but I would really like more talk about DVT. It did number three for my list. I've even bring myself up small. Have you no more to one number three when people don't a few people only watch that will we call talk about the competition. So yeah, for my list of things I want to talk about today, I want to talk about CAMFA. CAMFA na Association of Pharmacists, Cameroonian Association of Pharmacists for America. They had a 4-day event in Plano in the DFW area, their national convention. It was wonderful. I want to talk about them. Besides that, there was Think Tank Africa, and they had a mixer with CAMFA, another wonderful place. Even though I not attend, when I see the pictures, I see the videos, I see the quality of people that were part of the event. I am like, wow. Another two we'll talk about an DVT, Dallas Veteran, Dallas Veteran Tournament. Dallas, it was just tournament because there was the open and there was the under 35. Um, Cameroon playoffs. So African playoffs, maybe even Cameroon playoffs. So Cameroon fail for qualify for World Cup directly, but they qualify for play some playoffs where if he enable them for still be number 10 team where they come out Africa for represent with for World Cup. We'll talk about elections. We'll talk about We'll talk about elections. We'll talk about uh, the plenty surprise birthday party they happen now for community. We are seeing women that they come out every now and then for celebrate their husband. Them the other time will be there now for a G money, a surprise birthday party. The other day it be there a libota. So even during these times when we feel like some horrible men that exist for our community, we still see so many women they come out for celebrate their man and things like that. This is as two want talk about them. Um, we'll talk about Richard Bonai concert will be there this past weekend, also 2 days, Friday and Saturday for Royal Palace. We'll talk about definitely we'll talk about Arlington Veteran because the election they come and we'll talk about the elections. We'll talk about the people that two people that they run for elections, and then we'll talk about some miscans that they exist for that corner. We'll talk about what other so many things that we'll talk about. But if you get any topic, if you get anything we maybe you don't hear, we another year where you feel like you want more share and hear any information, if you always put comment for comment section and then we'll put number up. If you call we and then you talk like if there's any good news, if there's any business that is starting, if there's anyone that is doing something wonderful in the community, you feel like every other person needs to know, you could just let us know so that we go ahead and talk about them too. Like I said, this segment will be run once every day, 8 p.m. because we want to just talk about things that happen first for our DFW community, then for our Texas community, then for America, then for the world. And then when we talk about the world, we talk about back home also. Again, thank every person who watch. Thank every person who watch. Shout out. By the way, I know I don't physically see people that they watch, except so on a comment. So I beg, if every person who watch we comment, that we might at least acknowledge them. If any person will watch we comment, I will be glad so that way I feel at least acknowledge una and thank una. And for those who they watch, my brother Chindo's Coach Chindo. I don't know, you don't notice how they call you Coach Chindo from for some time now, right? And that is because I am amazed at what you guys are doing. I'm amazed at what particularly you the do as young as you are, managing a group of other adults, also married people where they never married, and going to 2 years this, and it's just success upon success on progress upon progress. I feel like you deserve to answer Kochi from your grandfather like me. You did do a fine work, who did do a fine work, Romaric and the rest of them, especially on a Baobab, they wanna get down for this CY James, a baby too. That is what a group is supposed to look like. That is how a group is supposed to feel. Get people then we na elderly people, na bigger people, them they allow una for make decisions. They just only guide una, na guide una and guide una. So una continue to do the good work. Maybe not by chance una play fine enough for competitions every year. Maybe not by chance today they mention Mansfield Web everywhere. It's because of the good work una di do particularly you. So yeah, I want to check through for me. So for those that watch, go ahead and let us know where you're watching from, please. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know. Okay, okay. Okay, the volume is very okay. Yeah, so more jump into the talk for today. We'll start with the CAMFA. So like I said earlier, CAMFA, Cameroonian Pharmacists Association, USA chapter, right? They had a convention in Plano, if we call it Dallas, generally for GFWA. And it was a 4-day program. And my, those people did well. From the seminars, the way they get them, they actually invite people for gift talks on health, on finance, on different things. The very first time in my life, we see a group of about 200 persons, and all them are doctor. When I looked at them, I looked at what was happening. It was just wonderful. It was just beautiful to see. It's like I was just happy to see that our community has this amount of quality people. My brother Thierry, saluto. Shout out to you, bro. I was just happy to see about 200 Cameroonian doctors gather in one room, and then they exchange ideas. they share and they share, and they're not only talking about them, they're not only talking about how they can help themselves, but then they try to raise resources for help even people back home. It was just wonderful. Now I know so many doctors around here, pharmacists. By the way, we are not see them for the Flavius, Dr. Flavius. I not see you for the. Next year I will see you for that convention. But it was just a wonderful thing to see. In as much as we feel like our community has some funny seats, some bad seats, in as much as we feel like our community, some funny things that happen for the so many other wonderful, beautiful things that happen for community, and for we for talk about them, for applaud them, for celebrate them, and for go out there and tell other people them about which way they do. Um, Alone we can do a lot. Alone you can do a lot. But trust me, if you add 1, 2, 3, 4 persons, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons, you can do far more better. And that is what I wish. I wish we continue to do. Come together like that, and not only come together because we want just chop and drink and dance and maybe I don't know. But yeah, we want gala, we want dance, we want chop and drink, but we want share ideas. That conference, that seminar was loaded. To be honest with you guys, that seminar. By the way, Dr. CY, I didn't see you there. You are a pharmacist also, I think. Yeah, I know so many pharmacists around here. I don't see them today. I just hope see they be registered, they never get a chance to attend. If they not be registered at the premier, they really go register because the way I see that group they go, it go help so many picking them. One of the things that we will be lacking, especially that way we come America, now orientation. Orientation, that way we come America, we don't always be now the person who can't stay for a house. Now I go guide you, now I go orientate you, now I go tell you what you if you do for better your life for America. It's not supposed to be like that. We are supposed to have platforms like Campfire. We are supposed to have platforms like Mansfield Web. We're supposed to have platforms like Camdal. We are supposed to have all these different platforms that besides the person where you stay with, you feel go for the also when you need help or when you need direction or when you need orientation or any other thing. So I'd advise any person, we na doctor, na pharmacist, join Campfire. Join Campfire Mona bill to a place where 200 years, 300 years from now, when we know the picking the way they will come after, they'll feel benefit from the organization and they will glad see we papa they be start that kind of thing. So yes, the name na Campfire, Cameroonian Pharmacist Association USA. If you type on for Google or you type on for Facebook or you type on for YouTube, something about them go pop up, and then if you follow them. During their event, I think Friday for their event, they had something that they call the think tank. No mixer. So that mixer was actually a program where they decided to go out to another community or to meet another organization, mix with this organization, network, interact, talk business, talk family, talk community, and just and for those who don't know, there's this organization called the Think Tank Africa. One of the biggest, one of the finest will get them for community. Think Tank Africa. I hope I get their name correctly. But they're one of the biggest and one of the finest who get them for community. It don't run for some time now, and they are doing wonderfully well. It's an organization made up of, I think, entrepreneurs, and once in a while they come together and they just brush ideas around, invite speakers, and just do something where if he educates people, they just get into entrepreneurship, and then people the way they already be established in entrepreneurship, they share ideas on what others if you do for grow. Usually for that event now, for the people they can meet up and then they realize say they feel partner with each other for do business, or people they come for they can't get connections with it help their business. So just imagine Cameroonian pharmacists and the business people coming together in one room. Bro, these are the type of things that are supposed to be happening, that are supposed to happen in our community. Those are the type of events we want to have every now and then, right? Where people with the brains, people with the money, people they just come together and talk. America, na any money land. America na all we were land. I put out a video, I think yesterday, where I went to downtown Dallas and I was just looking at all these tall buildings, all these high-rise buildings, and I was just wondering how they got there. Whose idea was it? Now we idea be this more be story building, more be house with Ibaba a friend, Ibaba a friend, Ibaba a friend, Ibaba a friend. So they go rich guy for up. It be then now we idea. And they not only build a house for we go last for 50 years. Some of those buildings for downtown, they don't last more than 300 years already. If you imagine. So these people then build these projects with the far, far future in mind. They know very well, say, in so and so years, we'll not go be here, but the property will be here for benefit that people for that generation. That is how we are supposed to think. And that is the reason why we are supposed to attend seminars like conventions. When and it don't matter whether a tribal convention, whether a football convention, or anything, any sort. If you just say a day, you look at schedule, you get more time, or you look at schedule, you see where you feel create more time. Create that time, go attend these things. Now these things that they build our community, now these things that go hell away. Shout out to my people at Canfa, shout out to my people from at Think Tank Africa. You guys are doing wonderful work for our community. We are proud. We are proud. Some of us still be reluctant for join, but definitely we are going to join. It's a matter of time. We'll talk about DVT. So DVT, I think, a Dallas Veteran Tournament. Dallas Veteran Tournament, it's about football, it's about soccer, it's about veteran clubs around the DFW area coming together to compete, to play. And the weekend we pass, they begin their competition. Now, I think they begin two phases of the competition. They begin the veterans, win at 35 and above, and then they get the open, win at 16 and above. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I say a Red Bull and the Phony, they actually win. Now, for those who don't know, Phony and Red Bull are just new veteran clubs the way they start exist for community. They never stay that long. I mean, as compared to Arlington, as compared to Allen, as compared to Camdal, they never really stay that long. The one they just come. This one they just come. But for see them, they play final for competitions. Today, some of them they win the competition. Just like Mansfield will play final for one of the competitions. It just show how some other groups that they emerge, and because they be organized, because they do the things the way they're supposed to do them as a football group, they focus on playing football first. Now, why that would you see? Okay. Thank you, my brother Chindos. He say now Frisco win open Phony win veteran. So now Phony win the veteran tournament, and then Frisco beats at Mansfield Web for finals. Shout out to my boy Mansfield Web. You guys are doing wonderful work. Trust me. I am amazed. I'm just happy seeing you guys take some small way. You maybe even look like a seed. And today, I see the things when I do. I remember the other day, the president called me and was telling me about you guys planning to have a community event. So when I don't tire for can play ball only and also sometimes they invite friendly games against Arlington or friendly games against other clubs. When I want to do some small family event where picking the fit come meet other picking them on a woman the fit come or girlfriend the fit come meet other girlfriend and things like that. And I was like, bro, this is just wonderful. Those are the things we are supposed to be doing as a community. We shouldn't go 3 months, 4 months in this particular community without doing something where it go push me for network more. I'm not talking about us going to baby showers or birthday parties or any of those things, right? That one has some person in project. I'm talking about us coming together as a community and then organizing things like this. Wait, picking they will come, mommy they will come, sister they will come, friends they will come. We even invite people from other communities. So that was how I would do DVT. Chindo, I don't know if you get more chance. I would like me to call. Might ask you a few questions about DVT. If you get more chance, I beg. I would like me to call. Might ask you a few questions about DVT. You get my phone number. If you call for WhatsApp or call directly. I'll ask you a few questions about DVT and then if we continue. I beg, Papa. Yeah, so again, when the events that happen, if you know if you attend, make sure so you share them and encourage people for go attend. If you know if you go, make sure so you post them, make other people the way they need for go, may they go. Always remind people for community, say these events them not only about playing football. Nope. When you go to these places, ask questions. That guy now who? This man now who? The other person now who? Oh, do you know any person here who is a nurse? Do you know any person here who went to school in Iowa? Do you know any person here who did this? Do you know any person here who did like hello?
Hello? Yeah, really.
You get me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, we'll get you to 100%. But thank you very much for the call. How for you?
They fine. Always small fever to worry me.
Well, Ashia. But you don't take medication, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, DVT this year, how you see him?
I mean, it passed fine. It passed fine. And at least more improvement than did from last year. So
Mm-hmm.
we hope so next year will be better.
Okay. The other question I want to ask you, you think that the competition they be necessary because some people they feel like oh there is DVT, then there's going to be STV, then there's going to be NVT. You think say it be necessary for you to get a DVT and then the STV and then the NVT?
Yes, very, very, very necessary because I believe say all the other cities and all the other states they can get their own local tournament they play 'em, because we go with Houston. Houston get their own way they will play 'em. So
Mm-hmm.
Dallas supposed to get it own
Mm-hmm.
because Dallas na a whole big city. That one
Yeah.
they make them for we it bring the team of Dallas together. Me
Mm-hmm.
them not just focus or go SVT before they want go SVT. Which tournament they play 'em before they for prepare themselves or
Mm-hmm.
which tournament they play 'em for end the year.
Yeah.
So for me, na very necessary tournament. Very necessary.
Yeah, me too accept it be necessary, especially because people need only go there for go play football. People they go there for do different things. And most of the times when I come for the people, they Sako, why you need play? But then I never come with my camera for do my toilet things. So for you, beside playing, when you go for DVT, which other activity do you expect for go do for them?
Oh, I mean, we get you meet people because only say Dallas here. Try and do it. They go for a while way. Meet up person where you are the only say Dallas.
Yeah.
So when they get from meet for the you just go with the people and they count their businesses.
Mm-hmm.
They can advertise their businesses. You see different business and you network. You get different ideas.
That's true.
How for progress.
Wow. Well, on a loss of fine now, what happen?
I mean, I just nature of the game. The game this so the way one time it goes, sometimes it goes different.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're on. That's just. I mean, we lost key players
Mm-hmm.
from day one. We lost like 3 or 4 key players away. They don't make out the finals. So we can now play with a weaker squad. But at least, I mean, we gave our best.
Mm-hmm.
The game just go the way it go. We take and say, wow, we're just gonna see that till we win the tournament before we relax. Because now the
Wow.
second year this in a row we don't lose the finals.
Hmm.
So hopefully next year we're bringing it back home.
I wish you are the best. Like I said, I enjoy the way you guys are growing quietly, but actually impacting the community. Frisco don't win this competition, and for some time, Frisco don't win competitions around here. And this year, for NVT, they threaten for play final. What do you think about them?
Yeah, Frisco. I mean, I just like the way they do their things.
Mm-hmm.
They focus a lot for football. And what
Yeah.
I see that they go far for all the tournament there.
Wow.
From NST for Houston, win the national soccer tournament,
Yeah.
they play finals.
Yeah.
Then go SVT, even though they will come out first round. Then go MVT, then come out show how serious they take the football.
Mm-hmm.
So I see Frisco going miles in the next 2, 3, 4 years. Like
Okay.
they go Frisco go dominate if they consider how they do.
Wow. We'll end the interview with you, the call with you, asking you about Mansfield. Which one I don't do and differently for Mansfield where we make when I progress when I progress.
We just they easy like people feel see adult them,
Mm-hmm.
pad them, we just always just make sure to we put the football serious, and then we put the family togetherness.
Mm-hmm.
So it make a for together, before one day man you get for no say you did some place with football you get for play.
Mm-hmm.
Then the family aspect you get for play when any member get something, we're always there to support.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always be each and everyone's keeper.
Wow. Baba, thank you very much. I hope say when we open that to read the studio again, we will invite Mansfield Webb, maybe the coach, the president, and one or two other players. More, she don't actually talk just about Mansfield Webb. Thank you very much, Baba.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, guys. That was my brother Chindos. Wonderful leader. That's another person. I have so much respect for him, especially what he's doing for Mansfield Webb. We community need people like that. We community need people who are dedicated, people who are there to serve, people who are there to make sure things happen. Now, you get people there, they lead, they guide you, get people there, they support you, get people there, they work with you. If they, because that piece, how they call our French, that important piece, that center piece of the puzzle. But again, I'm just happy. So if any person the way you want make a contribution, like I talk, let us know for comment section. Jean Pem say you want to know more about the event. Which of the event, DVT or which of the event? Just let me know. Maybe I'll explain a little bit more. That was it on DVT. So I want to talk about qualification for World Cup. Cameroon played game the other day and they draw with Angola. Unfortunately, first of all, we're not qualified direct for World Cup, but guess what? For we qualify for playoffs. Playoffs now actually a small competition, and for the people they did second for pools. They did second for some 4 pools. Then they will play some small mini tournament for Morocco. And then the first person, the champion of that tournament, go play with some other teams. I think from South America. I think I don't know what North America. They did South America and then for possible add one place for Africa. So for those who don't know, before now, Africa began at 5 spots for World Cup. But because the World Cup the 2026 will be hosted by I think America, Mexico, and Canada, FIFA don't expand the number of places with teams if you get them. So they don't add 4 places for Africa. It means Africa get 9 teams the way they qualify. And if the team where they play the playoff qualify also for World Cup, it means Africa will get 10 spots for World Cup this year. When I imagine, say Africa will get 10 spots, and there's a possibility that Cameroon is not going to be one of them. Africa will get 10 spots for World Cup. Cameroon way back in the days when Africa could only afford 2 spots, Cameroon be the used to be. All of a sudden, we are not going to qualify. It's humiliating, it's shameful. And even they say we'll come over some pool way, we'll get Cote d'Ivoire, we'll get Ghana, we'll get Senegal, we'll get Nigeria, we'll get Algeria, we'll get Morocco, and then I make our not qualify. We'll not qualify for pool way. Now we qualify for the Cape Verde. I'm not like I'm writing them off, not like I'm disrespecting them. What I'm just saying is, what is happening? Now, someone will tell me, say, Besako, football no did that way again. When they think all manner the plan, all manner get good players, but we are supposed to have good players also. Like if we not qualify because we not get quality team, we not get quality players, it's completely different from qualify because of some regular disorder where they occur for team. Now, shame so we go play playoffs, but we'll take shame go play the playoffs, and then we even expect we'll go qualify for World Cup. Now, who then for that list for playoffs? You get Nigeria. So this year World Cup, either Nigeria or Cameroon will qualify. By the way, Nigeria never even qualified the last one. It will happen. You get Nigeria, you get Cameroon, you get DR Congo, and you get Gabon. Most of these other teams are very, very organized. I keep emphasizing that aspect of organized, because nowadays any person can be a footballer. Nowadays any person can be. It matter more on how organized una be as a group. It matter more on how disciplined una be as a group. And that is where we are lacking. That is where Cameroon is lacking. I just really wish things, if it happened differently, we'll go through the phase, we'll go through the other phase, and then qualify for World Cup. For those who don't know why some people they really worry, why some people really want to make Cameroon qualify, the benefits that comes with the team qualifying for the World Cup, it's crazy. It's crazy. The benefits where they come because the team qualify for World Cup, it's just crazy. I don't want to talk about the people that will get opportunity for visit America, visit their family, can enjoy America, see places for America, maybe network with persons, maybe build relationship with people. I don't want to talk about close to 4 billion or a 5 billion where FIFA give each team will qualify for World Cup. I don't want to talk about the fact that the players who can't play for you, maybe clubs go see them. Some players if come for World Cup perform very well. Real Madrid say one naive, Chelsea say one naive. The ones, especially now, we'll get young players like Ty Young and all these other guys where they do extremely well. The advantages for come for year for World Cup, for country for qualify for play World Cup, where it could be for America and Canada and Mexico. Man, the advantage a long part River Nile. And for those of us who did Arlington, guess what? AT&T Stadium did like 3 or 5 minutes away from me. Where it means I get opportunity for go watch all the games. I got opportunity. I don't know the teams that will play around here, but I got opportunity for go cover their training sessions, things like that. That is content creating for me. That is media work for me. I can partner with a local TV station back home. They pay me my small money. I go do the work for them, send them image. We pray and pray and pray. If Cameroon go qualify, I beg me Nigeria qualify. World Cup for America without Cameroon or Nigeria. That's just some. I don't know. That's just something else. Unfortunately, now only one man will be. We'll talk elections more. I don't know if I full elections back home. And also for most people, they even interest them because most of them are already citizens for here. And by the way, ma talk this. If things are not changed for Cameroon or for Africa, change in a way where when you weigh your options for invest for America and for invest back home, investing back home will be more profitable, will be guaranteed in 15, 20, 30 years. You'll hardly see some person waiting for diaspora to invest back home. First of all, the disadvantage for you to go invest back home, they list long. Most people where they invest back home right now, they mostly invest back home now because out of emotions, you know, okay, me I don't can work small money, me I go be house, me put the say I don't be house for Kumba Town. Me I don't work small money, me I go open a small farm. Maybe they say I don't open farm and this and that. Or when I go Cameroon, my just do the thing if he headed so my friend get work. I feel guarantee you saying 80 to 90% of paysan the way they open business right now back home, it is out of emotion. It's not out of okay, now the best possible places for me for invest right now. So now for that go invest. That is not true. Because possibility for you for invest for America and make returns, it is far more higher than you going to invest in Africa. That one I need to even argue with any man. What I'm just saying is, if our people not change their mindset, if the government not change the way they do things, make things favorable, make things them for where person you don't want to go invest, you sure about your investment, even when you know that you should say you're picking if you inherit and all of that. I bet you now say in 15, 20, 30 years, people will not invest anymore in Africa, especially in places like Cameroon. Elections go on. We don't see what it happen. The one they talk you own, the man they talk you own, oh the man say the man cheat, oh the man say the man cheat, oh the man say this. So people already start come out and for declare say they feel like they feel like they win. May all man respect the people their choice. And they say, by the way, that palaver, respect the people their vote, respect the people's voice, respect the people's vote and things like that. It is very, very manipulative. And that's the thing I hate about politicians. That's the thing I hate about politicians. They come out and they make statements were not even clear because they know what implicate themselves. But they know fully well say that statement they make them, it go push or it go trigger people for react some kind of way. When you come out and you say you feel like you don't win and this and that and that and that, may they respect the people that for their voice or their choice or whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. The constitution, and you yourself actually talk that will be the minister of communication, I think. Say after elections, no candidate not get right for declare say be winner or you don't win until after the constitutional council talk say na the person win election. Now I never even listen to that thing. I never even go deep into that thing, but that's his own. Now you see other candidates will come out that the people have made their choice. We want you to respect. Or the people have made their choice. We want you to respect their vote. The people have made their choice. Respect their vote. When you say the people have made their choice, respect their vote, who are you talking about? The choice between a who? The choice between A or B? Or you just mean say anything where the constitutional council read them on that day saying that the person do a win, may always respect them. That is how manipulative our politicians are. They will act like they are on this side, knowing fully well they don't do for any side because they want to be for play with tomorrow. If not this side, they just wrong goodie. If not this side, they just wrong goodie. I don't see so many politicians where they jump from one party to another like crazy. So person ask me, say, what I really think about the election. Like, by the way, I don't think I even get a say on that. At the end of the day, I wish Africa the best. Like I said, my only thing now say me Africa get to that place where if person they think investment, not only Africans, even people out of Africa, if they are thinking investment, they should feel like let me go invest in Africa. That's the only reason why people are not investing in Africa. That's the only reason why you never hear someone say you want to take a company come America, go China. You want to take a company come out France, go India. You want to take a company come out for here. No, not because the places and get free labor or cheap labor. Now because the places they get a system where it guarantees say in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years, no crazy thing no happen if you destroy your investment. Now, because the places they get a system where it be a little bit more transparent. Every time you want to see list of the most corrupted countries in the world, Africa. How do you expect somebody to go and invest? And the corruption now me and you, now our people. So when things like this are happening back home and some of us talk and some of us pull them up for this small, now because we want that playground for be favorable for way any person way at any time it feel like you want to go invest. It go feel like, okay, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. If the person will feel like I'm doing just the right thing. I was going to talk about this also because the debate about the debate around elections is crazy. There's this group of people who don't even want you to have an opinion because if your opinion not align with their opinion, then you be black leg. If your opinion not align with their opinion, then you be woo for talk. If your opinion not align with their opinion, then get out of here. Who are you? If your opinion not align with their opinion, then massa come over here with you and things like that. But that's not how it's supposed to be. Especially for those of us in the diaspora. I see people in the diaspora doing that also, where you know if you support the particular person, you know if you support Bia, who be you once why you support Bia don't Bia, you decrease for you for support Bia means you be dull man. And then I look at them and I'm like, what is happening? One of the things I did not like about this particular Bia man is the fact that he will not even allow us speak. Now the one thing that if you ask any Cameroonian what he did for diaspora, especially for America, freedom of speech is the one thing we enjoy. That freedom where you feel actually decide, you know what, I want to talk me about this thing. You'll talk about that thing. Nothing no go happen for you. All of a sudden, we are here, and if some person ever get an opinion on something, we don't want them to speak. Doesn't make any sense. It's never going to make any sense. It's never going to make any sense. Sometimes you even hear people talking about the election, talking about politics, talking about these things, and you ask yourself, say, do they even know what they're talking about? Do they even understand what they're talking about? How do they even think they are going to win? How do they even think they are going to change things when they don't even know the procedure for change? 31,651 polling stations. Your candidate not get up to 2,000 representatives for these 31,000 polling stations. But guess what? It won't tell you say it get result for all election. All the opposition parties put together, they don't get up to 20,000 representatives for the polling stations. But some person will not get up to 2,000 representatives out of 31,000 polling stations. It won't tell you how I know the result for the election. I get all result and this and that. Bro, stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling our people. Stop lying to our people. Just be honest with them. Just tell them, say you're looking to create chaos. Just tell them, say you're looking to create chaos. Maybe that is the way mistakenly you fit take power. When them not the way to go. We are in 2025. This is not 1920. This is not 1852. This is not I don't know. This is 2025 where we are supposed to do things logically. We are supposed to do things as civilized people. Do the right thing, not hurt anyone along the way, and make the change and guarantee the change we want. I look at what people are trying to push forward. You're wanting to replace an old guy. Some people don't start to complain, say, oh, since we're 70 years. You want to replace an old crook with another old crook. You want to replace an old crook with another crook way. He helped the other old crook for stay for power for 43 years. You want to replace, will you complain about this person? They are corrupt, they are this, they are that, they have a system in place that has done this, and then you want to replace it with some man who come up for inside that system. Are you not thinking, don't you think this guy is just came out of the system either to distract you or to replace the system so he can maintain the system? Because that's what they've been doing for a long time. A few of them, they just push things around amongst them and they benefit. How can our people be this ignorant? How can our people be this? It's funny. It's funny. Some of us were the diaspora. We feel just you don't say anything what happened for them may happen for them because after tomorrow I will bring my mommy, I'll bring my papa. Afterward tomorrow, if my tax return the shows I make 2 million, I will invite even my family and things like that. Let us think. It is okay for us to go for change. It's okay for us to want change, but you never replace a bad seed with a bad seed. You cannot do that. You can never do that. You should look for ways to replace a bad seed with a good seed. So even if it could take you 20, 30, 40, even 100 years for replace a bad seed, you should move from a bad seed to a good seed. Not this whole mentality of, Johnny for move the bad seed, we'll replace it with another bad seed, and also struggle now for take the other bad seed, move and before we find good seed. We have a lot of good seeds out there. We have a lot of good candidates out there. We have so many Cameroonians that are competent intellectually, anyhow we want to think. Why should we go for the wrong persons always? It seems like we were cursed. That's all I would say. Now, another thing about this whole election, they do and they baffle me. When they do and they baffle me, now this whole palaver, artists need to speak out. Artists need to speak out. Artists need to speak out. That's the one that is trending right now. What's the artist a day? Why they need to talk? Artists, this is that. Now, I'll say something to the artists. If you don't feel like saying anything, don't do that. If you don't feel like mixing with politics, talking politics or anything, don't do it. I want to remind you when I say we are all citizens of different countries, and this is most of these countries they get almost. It is your right. It is your right as a citizen of a country to decide whether you want to partake in politics or not. Now, it is for constitution for almost all countries for the world. No one should force you. For America, government advise you say it be a good thing for you for partake in the electoral process, partake in politics, partake in all of these things. Now, good thing for you for do them, but they will never force you. They'll never force you to vote. They'll never force you to have an opinion during an election. They'll never force you to. And that is supposed to be the same thing everywhere. It is called freedom. It is just some basic things that people want to enjoy. The freedom for me to sit here and just speak and just talk and just share my opinion. But it would be wrong if I start insisting that, oh, me, I already talk. Why the man never talk? You must talk. If you don't want to talk, it means you be black leg. It means you be Anglophone. It means you be Bamenda. It means you be all types of names. They will say all types of things to denigrate you, to reduce you to nothing. Just because they want you to talk. And then guess what? When you open your mouth and speak, if what you are saying is not what they align with, it becomes another problem. So they'll force you for talk because they get their own thing inside their head where they want me to talk. And then when you talk and wait till you talk them that wait they want them, you become another thing, you become a target. People never take power. They already promise people how if we take power on no can Cameroon. If we take power too, we'll do na we'll show na shaggy. If we take power, we'll do this. Like, and I sit and I'm like, the people for power, if we really leave, I mean, they take power from una and they show na shaggy. It means when I head they're not correct. Instead for them for be very civil, very humble, very friendly, act in a very cunning way. No. We want because hey, once you change things, we'll maintain the same people. Like just play the game and make them feel comfortable. Like even now, when I take power, none of that thing don't happen. And they want to take power, want to go ahead and do the things that are legal, which is auditing them, asking for accountability and things like that. And any person who don't embezzle, any person who don't do anything where it be illegal, then you can go ahead to prosecute them. But for say when I never take power, when they already promise people how when I go do this, when I do that, when I do that, I start laugh like Mrs. And if you accept when I take power, it no go ever happen. It no go ever happen. Dear artists, don't allow them. You're an artist, you're a blogger, you're an influencer. If you decide to talk about certain things, it should be on your terms. It should be because you decide, you know what, I want to get involved in this thing. I want to talk about this thing because this is how I feel it's affecting me. I want to. My turn as something, maybe all man feel like say Cameroon a bad place. As a Cameroon bad so as it was so, that is when some people are actually making their money, if you don't know. Every week we get millionaires for Cameroon. Every month we are getting new millionaires. Every month, every year, people they make millions upon billions in Cameroon because the Cameroon did the way we did. So if you think say Cameroon change now, it benefit na Oman, it's never going to be like that. If it change to the other side, it will start benefit to other people, benefit to other people, and the other people will start complaining. That is how the world is. That is how the world is. That's the reason why the government is not handing out free things. Because you need for work. You need for align with which way they want them, and then you get which way you want them. Palava surprise birthday party for community. Which personally I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like it's a nice thing. Kanye always say, give me what you I can still smell them. Yeah. In a song that he did, showering blessings, showering flowers on Jay-Z. He said something in that like, I need to give you your flowers when you can still smell them. An idol in my eyes. I feel like it's necessary in our community. It's high time we start celebrating people when they can see how much they loved, how much we appreciate what they're doing for our community, what they have done for our community. It's high time we learn to just send those text messages. Don't wait for their birthdays. Don't wait for any celebration. Don't know. Just pick up some picture from them of them and just post and just write something beautiful about them, how you feel about them. It must not only be something they did to you. There's so many people you know who have done things to other persons. There's so many people you know who are impacting our community in a positive way. How about we start celebrating all of these persons? No wait, may they give you microphone for some events before you talk. No wait, maybe now some formal gathering before you want to talk. No wait. When all man they talk before you two one can talk. No. More learn for in a very spontaneous manner, go out there and celebrate people. That's the reason why social media exists. That's the reason that we get social media. That the reason that we get all these other platforms in. Because you and me, if you decide, you know what, even before they celebrate this person, man, talk about and there's this beautiful thing that happens when you celebrate people. When you celebrate people, guess what? In return, it makes them happy. It makes other people feel like, I like the way that guy was celebrated. I think I want to do something beautiful also, so I can be celebrated also. So it's just a win-win. But specifically about the whole surprise birthday, first it started with G Money about a week ago, and then this last weekend it was MC Libuta, two wonderful gentlemen for Community Way. Despite their status, despite their achievements, you always see them. They do that little things, and that small thing them. For gather people, bring people together, supporting my business, support my this, talk to this man, bring this man, hell let the man get you one, hell let that man, like, when these people get things the way they happen for them, it is only fair we show up as a community and celebrate them. We get for Duam. Community. We get for Duam. We get for continue the Duam. Again and again and again and again and again and again. Trust me, it's motivation for some. It's motivation for some. It's big time motivation for some. It's big time motivation for some. Not to not find like community and celebrate them. Not to not find like when you see some person where you don't work extremely hard, where this, they only work for raise the family, they work for serve with communities. Not to find like when you see people, they celebrate them. People come together, so many people in the room, especially when it's a surprise, popping champagne, making speeches, and just thanking him. Those hugs, those smiles, and all those things. We need for the do them again and again and again and again and again. Shout out to my sister Karin for celebrating my brother G Money. It was a wonderful event. It was a wonderful event. From the backyard, the way the deco for the backyard was laid out, the way the gentlemen and women who showed up dressed, it was just so beautiful to see. Everything. People got there on time. It was a fun party when it was time for them to end and transition to Royal Palace. Everyone just packed their stuff and boom, got to Royal Palace, had fun, and it's just one of those moments where it makes you feel like, okay, there is hope for our community. Tomorrow go better, things will go better with time. So yes, celebrate people. And shout out also to my sister, Madame Libotres, La Libotres, for celebrating a brother. Your husband a community man. Your husband now one other person for community. We all have so much love and respect for him for the wonderful things he's doing. Always bringing people together, always celebrating others, always celebrating others, always making sure everybody is part of what we can do to get our community to where we want to see our community. I shall not talk about that one. By the way, so many beautiful things happened this weekend, including the Richard Bona concert that happened at Royal Palace. And I think the week where they come, the day Yango will be Dallas on Saturday. Guys, you want to show up. When these legends show up, you want to show up. Not only for see the person will be do, you must calculate up at two. Now, these are legends. These are people who at a very, very young age. If you see them now, you will not even believe that's in the day Yango. He still looks strong. He still looks young. He still looks everything. That goes to tell you that when they did most of these songs, these guys were probably 17, 18, 19, 20, but they did songs that were listened to all over the world. If there's anything we should be doing, is celebrating these guys. Especially now that they're in that place where they don't do music that more and more, that they don't do music that much. We should celebrate them. We should go out there and buy tickets to watch them sing, watch them perform. By the way, Didi Yango has a crazy catalog. He has a crazy catalog. So if you're around the DFW area on Saturday, I'll put the address for the video. Go out there and celebrate the brother. Go out there and celebrate the legend. Go out there and celebrate the community builder. Person we don't entertain we for more than how many years. Even then, people like that sometimes stressful don't keep man for Cameroon. More come out here and our numbers and celebrate him. Thank also shout out also to Richard Bonham. When Richard Bonham, when Richard Bonham comes out to perform, especially in places like Dallas, especially places like Royal Palace, it's a small hall, and especially for Cameroonians. And with the fee where I see they charge people for gate $200, $300. To be honest with you guys, we should be thankful. He did just do that thing and because he want mix also with the community. He did just do that thing and because he okay, God if he bless me with the talent, and then I take the talent and they only go sell and for people they get money. Whether I like it or not, I get to do something. Maybe my people also enjoy me. Maybe my people also enjoy what God bless me with. That's the reason we keep begging people. When you see a Richard Bonham concert, you see an artist or just especially these legends, just go out there and support them. I know sometimes that $200, $300, $400, $500 for a ticket is expensive, but trust me, just next door, if Richard Bonham decides to go do a concert there, the ticket price now 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 and upwards. So when you hear he's around the corner, just go support. Now, if you don't be available or you don't get resources for afford the ticket, don't hesitate also to share to your group, share to your family group, share to other people. When these guys come, it's not only about coming to work money. No, they come also because they want to see people. So when they enter for the hall, they see plenty of people. They are like, wow. When he got into that hall the other day, that was how he felt. He was like, whoa. Especially because the previous day, Cameroonian will be say, oh, when they say 6 o'clock, he will come now at 11. And they, bro, that man, they keep time, they say, hey, not correct. Time we begin for start, he start that time. Time begin for end, he end that time, he go. People, they want come, he don't already. The next day, people come like 1 hour early. And it was fun. Shout out to my brother, Richard Bonham. Shout out to Freddie Mooks, DJ Freddie Mooks. Now one of the pioneers in that way, it make things happen for the community, especially for entertainment. Bejo day for background, in the talk plenty, in do plenty. I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and I just realized say Omega Fire Ministries, Apostle Suleiman, they don't just open church for Houston. If you look at the church, if you look at the space, if you look at everything, I was just like, wow. My Nigerian brothers are wonderful. Nigerian people are something else, man. They will inspire you to work hard. They will inspire you to do things whether you like it or not. I was just like, wow. Now, we have a church in the DFW community. They call it Global Light International Church. It's as big. It's, I think, probably one of the biggest Cameroonian churches we have in this metroplex or in this community. I feel actually argue saying that one of the biggest Cameroonian church will get for America. I don't know. But I know this one is really big. It's a Cameroonian church. When I say Cameroonian church, I don't mean say not only Cameroonian they go there. I don't mean say amongst the founding fathers, most of them are Cameroonian them. But the church don't grow for where you get almost every other community for the. Like I said, when I saw Apostle Suleiman right from Nigeria doing something like that in Houston, I just smile. That shows you how valued our people can be. That shows you how competent our people can be. That shows you how much our people can do. Gone are those days when all we wanted to do was clock in, clock out. Gone are those days when all we wanted to do is expect somebody to send us a check. Gone are those days when all we wanted to do is expect and play the last part of the chain. We have so many people today. Doing their best to make sure we are up there. They are creating businesses, they are starting businesses, they are creating partnerships, they are doing wonderful things. Whether it's a church, whether it's so many things that they are doing, and they are not only doing these things for themselves, they are creating employment for people in our community and other communities. You should be the next person doing something like that. You should be one of those persons who are looking at starting a business that is not only going to run for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 years. It should run for eternity. Start up a business today that can run for the next 300 years. So even when you're gone, your name, your family name, or some name will be somewhere up there, reminding people of the great person you were, how much you loved your community. Omega Fire Ministries. When I try, that church na die. Abubakar, Sute now no still get club. Sute now Abubakar no still get club. See, sometimes we say things and people feel like we are saying these things because we just want to see them. One thing I don't learn about life, some people then they will not ever make mistake who will fight them. Some people then they will not ever make that mistake, will try for challenge them. Especially if that person in hand will don't ever be on top of your head as in I bless you. Especially if you don't ever bow for that person. Say, Papa, bless me. Don't you ever take the route, go the route of wanting to fight them. It might look sometimes like you're succeeding, but you will fall and you will never believe. When Onana and Abubakar and Baleba and some of them, they be decisive the ones that disrespect Samuel Eto'o. The others, they be decisive the one join minister and the ministry and all of that for sabotage Fecafoot and Samuel Eto'o and things like that. I looked at it and I laughed. I tell people and say, this thing will end fine with this person's name. That 3 names they were on call when I look their career. Now just less than 2 years. When I look at their career, they don't come out. Look at their career they did now. And if they don't change, it will get worse. Abubakar won't be down now for close to 3 months. After the kind of World Cup with Abubakar Getam, after the kind of Nations Cup with Abubakar Getam for Cameroon, you never sign for some A-list club for Europe. So all the brand for them, all the funny club they did for London, for Spain, for France, none of them will sign you. Something is wrong. Another thing I would tell persons now, see, the mistake where most people they make and they feel they say, na football no, I feel do me anything, no man no, do me this. Na football no, I feel na Cameroon no, I feel do anything for Cameroon, no man no do anything. No, Bertrand, you know, sign. On the contrary, they deny for signing the contract because they say they ask plenty money, they ask plenty salary. Except they don't just sign and now we'll start do the show. One thing I'll tell persons and say, it no matter what you do, try as much as possible to keep a very, very positive character. Try as much as possible to be always professional. What are you doing now for a village meeting? What are you doing now for a Njangi house? What are you doing now for a veteran group? What are you doing now for any kind of place? Stay as professional as you can because you never know who is watching you and from where they are watching you. One of the biggest mistakes with the guys they make them, now they fight where they fight for Fecafoot with Samuel Eto'o and then they make them public. I feel bet una say that fight and one of the reasons why Manchester United not signed Baleba. Once they establish a Baleba a relationship and on another relationship now so it day. And the 2 people they create chaos for Cameroon national team. Even the coach one side they decide look and say, what if I bring the 2 them for here to do Wumbuemo and then tomorrow they decide they will kick me out? No coach, I play football. No coach. I know not only about football, now about management for every level. Anytime where you start to look like a threat to your boss, you're gone. Anytime where your boss start looking and say, hey, this person is not control it anymore, this person is not manage it anymore, in as much as they do the best work for you, what's the start your replacement? Before you know you're gone. So when you come to Cameroon, and because you're facing a Cameroon, forgetting say the biggest African icon, Samuel Eto'o for that same country, it means say the media from the whole world, it look now. Guess what? Guess what? Anything you do am for year, they take note for Europe. When I don't notice say international media didn't even talk about what happen with Fecafoot anymore. When I don't notice international media didn't over talk about Fecafoot anymore. When I don't notice say the more they criticize Samuel Eto'o, now the more CAF they hire, he say, come, can help we do some good work for you. The more they criticize he didn't have for FIFA. The level where Samuel Eto'o dey for FIFA, una no even know. Una no even know. And then he don't only go for the E1, he go for the with the entourage. It shows that they do a good work. So what you think say international community, you think about players like Abubakar where they stubborn for you, players like Baleba where they stubborn against you, players like Onana where they stubborn against you. The international community football clubs are looking at these ones a bad seed and we don't need them. If any man tell you say Onana they come out Manchester United now because he don't know for catch, or now because he make mistake then they score, he tell that man say he not correct. Man talking for here today. Onana need to leave Manchester United because he's a bad goalkeeper. Onana is leaving Manchester United probably because he has character issues. Probably not good relationship with fellow players. When I be see Antawe come Manchester United, when Maguire make mistake, he go holla for Maguire ahead. When Fernandes make mistake, he go holla for player there. For public, you holla the player them. Wait to be another player. However, Tawe start make your mistake with happen, they go pick you for them, jig you for up, knock you for your back. So you can't go play. Me and you know the people then, right? They need to ever forget. They need to ever forget when they did for that office where they didn't them. The decision, I say this guy has to go. Look at what happened. Samuel Eto'o, Ronaldinho, Deco. Samuel Eto'o do all kind of thing. You be here, Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta. They take them for Barcelona. And they come top and had a callie. A Pep Guardiola tell say no, leave that man. Pep Guardiola say probably know that I will leave it for one season. After that, PM, you need to go. They don't even stop you. So that is the thing. No matter how talented you be, if you get character issue, you end up like Abubakar. When I remember, say before Ronaldo one go, Anna say or whatever they call that club. Abubakar be there for the video they online maybe the fight. The query will person will versus the one fight. Video they online where the query for person for the locker room. So they one fight. They want even start fight inside he play friend player. No team, no one. He don't get club now because he never play. No man can sign, but when they look at you, your character, your age, your character, they just feel like no, now bad cities we can corrupt picking for the team. That's it. Look at Osimhen, young, energetic, prolific, score for a club, score for national team. Where he play for Turkey. Because of the issue we get for Napoli. It was a that kind of issue, right? But guess what? These people they look and say, yeah, and actually say they call you names and this and that. You get for vex, but there's supposed to be a limit to your vex. When you start vex, let's say you want to burn down the building. The first way the club start doing how to get rid of you. The first way the club start doing because now a negative thing on them. For you, for the vex, that way the vex, you tell like Samuel to be vex, you say one come for fee. The clubs they don't like them. They will beg you, they'll come out, can make press conference to say, oh, that's what they do, and not find this and that. But guess what? They define way for move you. Because they know if they leave you for the different teams, they will continue for the provoke you that way. And then it will turn down and say they need even play a boy again. Now back and forth now with FA and all the rest of it, they no one get themselves involved. Now one tell me say Osimhen already play for Turkey for how long? So team if he buy may go play for London or for Spain or for any site, even how much money they get for Osimhen. But guess what? When you show that kind of explosive character because some ignorant person insulted you or anything, yeah, they know say the person insult you. Then a responsibility, a professional responsibility also on your part. For manage and for way escalate the whole situation. Abubakar no get club, no me Abubakar no be good player. Na character issue. Onana dey for play where he dey, no me Abubakar no be good goalkeeper. Na character issue. If Baleba no take time, now all that too, Ikara go only go. Now don't say how it happen. No, they don't change it for 45 minutes. They don't change it for 30 something minutes. They don't change it for 60 minutes. I think this season never play any game which is on kind of level. If you not take time, that's still go continue go down. When I hear how in as much as I don't like the journalist. The journalist once salute say mon fils. He tell the journalist say mon père à Douala. Like in a very mean way. When I don't hear how he come late for training, or like so many things that just go back and forth about Yi. This was a young player who, when he was humble, when he was simple, when he was just about football, we all were like, wow, Marc Vivian Foué don't come back. What is actually happening? Now look on the other side, look at somebody like Zambo Anguissa. Quiet, calm for national team, he play fine, he not play fine. Benassi career the Lego. Look at somebody like Choupo-Moting. Above 35, but he still get club, he play. Abubakar 33, captain for Cameroon national team, he no get club. Wait till nothing. So not team no of America if you buy Abubakar. Not team no of America if you buy Abubakar. It's character issue. When club assess you, they look at your age and everything, and then they just realize now, man, if you can't tell picking, they no go training until they give you 10 million. They just be like, no, you know what? Just stay you for that side, you stay. That's how it works. No coach, no one player. It explains why if they play until when things they don't bad now when Mark Busby get hurt, I will put you for bench. Now when Mark Busby feel I will put you for bench. From the beginning, he was not even supposed to be a starter. For 2017, you were not a starter. How come for 2025 you start to one play full games? Because when I get that gang when I didn't make Dungamene go talk for minister and then they force on them upon our fee. Any coach who knows you get a character, no go recruit you for a team. Because you go talk for president, say I'm gonna play. And they go interfere with the coach you work. So the same way they go on for Cameroon, they go on for Uganda. Uganda gets, I think, one of the longest serving presidents also for Africa, Museveni or whatever they call him. And for some time now, this young guy, Bobby Wine, who's an artist, has been struggling to kick him out. They don't go through ballot box again and again and again and again. And it's just difficult. But the guy is consistent. The guy is persistent. They continue for push. I think elections they come. The other day I saw the president. He come over and have sign. So he jogs more. He runs more. For make maybe they say he's to be strong, he's to be healthy. That guy should be like 80 something. As Museveni or whatever they call him. Let me see. Let me just Google it. He's 81 years old. Yoweri Museveni. He's 81 years old. He's actually still running to become president of Uganda. I don't know how many terms, just like Paul Biya. But the difference between the situation for Uganda and the situation for Cameroon, I see, for Uganda, now a young person is struggle for replace an 81-year-old. Bobby Wine, I think, is 41 or 45. Let me see. Bobby Wine is 43 years old. So a 43-year-old is struggling to replace an 81-year-old who has been in the system for like how long? I don't know. That makes sense. For me, it actually makes sense for a 43-year-old, a young guy, a visionary, somebody who would modern the idea, somebody with the energy to go around the country and do the job, struggling to replace somebody that is 81 years old. For Cameroon, 76 years old is struggle for replace 92 years old. What's the difference between a 76-year-old and a 92-year-old? For country where the mandate for every president, the term for every president are 7 years. So it will come out of the way it is 83 years, and then 1 year say one still run again. It means it will enter 90. For those who they ask me why I disagree with him as a choice, not only about the fact saying that a bad choice, not only about the fact saying that a corrupt person, just like the person we did for Chie, for me, he is old also, and she just shift. We have younger candidates who can do these things. We have young entrepreneurs in the country who can do these things. Instead for we to replace one old crook with another old crook, I rather will replace, we take our time, even another 20 years, but we replace the old crook with a young, vibrant company with new, fresh ideas and move the country forward. And I saw the Uganda people, they see him. Bobby Wine, very good, 43 years old, is wanting to replace an 83-year-old who has been there for us, I don't know, as long as I don't know. Makes sense. Cameroon, 76-year-old, go and go replace 91-year or 92-year-old. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me. That's bullshit. Whew. Now the last part is for this conversation. And I don't know if I noticed the similarities between the NOSO crisis, the crisis on Northwest and Southwest, and the current situation for Cameroon right now. I don't know if you guys notice the similarities, but it's something I feel like we should pay attention to. How everything started. Right now, nothing never escalate, and would feel like me not escalate. But the reason I decided to talk about this is because I feel like if we start look at the signs and the symptoms, we'll go only she done, and they will just escalate. We need to find place for B. One of the very first things that I don't notice now the kind of leaders where they struggle for claim, say I be leader, 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 I be leader. Are these competent people? Are these good people? Are these actually leaders? When the crisis born start for no so now say BD. Any man pop up for anywhere, I'm a leader. I'm a leader. Because some of them go school, BD, respect them. Because some of them they wear coat and white shirt and red tie. Who say, oh, na leader this. Oh, Prezi. Oh, yeah, Prezi talk. Not knowing some of them were using teleprompters. Not knowing some of them were writing speeches down, practicing and talking. Not knowing some of them were just acting. Most of them bad leaders. Most of them people who deep down any small love for the community. Me personally, that is the same thing I'm seeing. So many people popping up here and there, acting like they are the savior, acting like they're all of these things. Whereas if you go look and find, they don't care about us. The other thing we will notice way common about the NOSO crisis and the current situation right now, the role of diaspora. The role of diaspora. I remember back then when this whole NOSO thing started, the people where they push them, the people where they escalate them, the people the way they move them from the road to the go, put them for different road and not care whether I go key or man and this and that, not diaspora. And one common thing with diaspora they always do, they always struggle for gaslight the situation. They always struggle for like may explode because they don't care. They are not on ground. Most of them don't even have properties on ground. Most of them never invest anything for Cameroon. Most of them they even still struggle for get papers. So now their easiest route that for get papers, say, oh, you need to see what they happen. Oh, if I go for they will do me so. Oh, so they actually throw our community back home under the bus for their benefit. I bet you say no paysan where the diaspora we get tangible assets. I mean, you get tangible, you get millions for ground. We don't put them. Go pray make chaos be for that country, knowing fully well say if he end up destroying the property. None. Every time you hear them open their mouth and talk about this and talk about that, it's because they don't have anything to lose. Not properties on the ground, not family, not them, not their children, not their kids, nothing. Friendly reminder. Now 8 years this way, that craze don't go on for Northwest and Southwest. Poor people that are picking, they never go school for 8 years because they don't get money for send them for Douala or for Ebolowa or for Yaoundé or any of those places. The rich people don't move all their family. Rich people don't move all their family. Send them for Douala, send them for Yaoundé, send them for different places. They continue their school. The one day they did diaspora, they continue for work, they continue for send their picking for school. Even they say they go school. The other one just come over graduate, now doctor now. It write an all place doctor this, oh doctor that, oh doctor that. While you encourage the rest of the population for no go school. At the point, the role of diaspora, pay attention to the role of diaspora for anything that happen back home. Diaspora no care. They no care. They know very well say if we create all that chaos at the end of the day, they'll count their small money the way they don't work 16 hours and this and that. They'll come buy land, they'll come buy plot, they'll come buy this thing. That way thing they don't come down. They'll come buy thing then cheap as they buy now for Nosso. They don't care. Most of them don't have any properties. They don't have anything to lose. Worst of all, now poor people they suffer. Now poor people they suffer. Another thing I want more notice, more pay attention to about the Nosso crisis and the situation back home right now. The type of people who want to replace the type of people who get them in place right now. The type of people who want to replace the type of people who get them right now. Like you clearly see a bunch of thieves, a bunch of corrupt leaders, a bunch of incompetent leaders are struggling so hard to replace another bunch of thieves, incompetent leaders. Like you see a very corrupt group of people trying to replace another corrupt set of people. And you know the only difference? The poor people like you, the masses like you and me, the local person like you and me, we fall for their lies every time. We fall for their lies every day. Once the joke can say, oh, well, I be sorry, sir, I be talk this. Una forgive me. Now, so I want really change. Oh, Savior don't come. Savior don't. It go enter for the ego change. That was the same thing that happened in 2016. A group of people we considered intellectuals, a group of people we considered, say they don't travel around the world and they know how things they work and they know what to do. They mislead us. Only for people like, yeah, see, the man be take 1 million each of them. The man be take the money for each of them. The man be take money for this each of them. Bunch of thieves, bunch of corrupt people, bunch of people who don't care about our community, working extra hard, taking advantage of the people's pain. Man, specify them. What they're actually doing is they make conny, they take advantage of the people they are paying. Oh, when I see they do this. Oh, when I see this. Oh, when I talk this. Oh, when I do this. Oh, we'll go for yeah. Knowing fully well, say at the end they'll go negotiate, they'll give them position. And then they'll turn and say, when I calm down, all things don't be fine. It has happened again and again and again and again and again. At the end of the day, the person who suffers is you and me. Poor people like you and me. Now we they suffer and our family they suffer. That mommy for Komboneba for. That papa for Bakingili. We no get no picking for bush. You no get no picking for town. That family for Kusiri, they don't know no person for inside Gawa. They don't know no person for town. Now then they suffer for day. Now then they stay for inside there with haram and all these other crazy things. I was talking to a friend today and he was telling me how he is in Manfe. I said, boy, how you do? He said, Papa, ma talk say waiting. See, now so the only praying I got because when that boy then can't on top for town years who we when the Komogo army to the can harass we say would accommodate them and they say, but we'll do her. I want to go side. I want to go for town. I go chop her. I go feed my pig in the house. Even the bush where they go when I go walk cocoa, I walk farm. When 3 back cocoa come other boy they can't take 1. But I want to do how? I'll just persevere. I'll just be patient. That's how crazy it is. But guess what? Our people in the diaspora don't care. They know so when I start the chaos, whether it succeed or not succeed to, it need to affect them in any way. It need to affect them in any way. So before you guys get into whatever, when I think about them, and for those who they did diaspora, where they feel say maybe they get nationality for diaspora, or they get papers for diaspora, or they get some backing or some covering or whatever, remember, for you for stay for another my country and you incite violence for another country, I think it's a crime. I think it's illegal. For you for the stay for this part of the world, and instead for you for educate your people and tell them how these things are supposed to be done, and tell them how things are supposed to peacefully transition, you therefore they tell them, oh, may they do this, oh, may they go hold him man. Or I see person actually make posts where it actually try to talk to me the home minister them, or may they hold their. I'm like, what are we turning into? Like I talk whether you did diaspora or guess what? If you there for some money country, whether you get papers or you get a citizenship for it or whatever, if you incite violence for another person in the country or for your country, your place of birth, it is a crime. It is illegal. Now, I know you can have an opinion. I know you can actually criticize. You can say some things, but there's a line you cannot cross. And even if not a law for the country where you stay, at least more get some conscience. More get some conscience. Now, 20-25 days. We no more think about things like so we didn't have for 1950 or for 1820, where people they be only think say, oh, we'll get for use power, we'll get for use power. Another thing I write down, I think I already highlight them. All man no time where they start. All man no time where if he starts, but no man no know when he go finish. No man no know how it go finish. All man no time where he start. All man knows if he start now or he start now. But no man no know when he go finish. No man no know how he go finish. How as in now which property they will destroy him, now who they go lose life, now wait, all of that thing them. No man no know how it go end. We have to be very, very careful. Our community back home, them not the only place we things they need to go on well. Even for America, people they complain. People they cry. People they do this. Now president that he don't lay off more than 1,000 people. I say the threatening for lay off another 10,000 people. So then a judge order they stop you. And if you do all of that, things are happening around the world. It's just crazy. But guess what? So many other people are surviving. So many other people are thriving. So many other people are making millions upon billions. Elon Musk just come off for making 500 billion, first 500 billion. He's heading into $1 trillion. The question is, what am I not doing right? What am I not doing right? As I don't talk, we have to be very, very careful. All man know time when they start. All man know when he starts. But no man no know when he go end. No man will ever know how he go end. A 76-year-old man, where he don't live his life, he don't be for inside there, he chop, he drink, he enjoy himself, do all kind of thing, empower a family, send him picking over schools, probably for Europe and every other thing. All of a sudden, he say, if it means to sacrifice my life, sacrifice whose life? You're 76, you're done. You're done. 76-year-old man means say, feel say that life is sacrifice and for 76, and some people were 20, or some people were 15, or some people for Southwest or Northwest never go to school for 8 years. Are they the same people? They are not. They are not. But we still feel like that is what a sacrifice is. That is not a sacrifice. Or even if that's a sacrifice, that is a stupid sacrifice. We all know how it starts. We all know how it starts. But we don't know how it go end. We don't know how it go end. We don't know when it go end. Think about it. No go down that road. Now Russia and Ukraine that Russia be say whether na 3 weeks or na 3 days. Now years upon years this. Now not so that then be, the other side be say, we'll give them 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month, we'll crush them and this and that. Now 8 years this. Which you gain, you with the diaspora for push some community into that kind of chaos, all in the name of we want development, one leaflet, so they France, even France, you live for they fine. You stay for Europe, they fine. And they stay for America, yeah, people they struggle. Like I talk. We know how it start. We know how it go start. We go know when it start. But no man don't know when it go end. No man don't know how it go end. So more avoid them. Thank you very much. I think it was a fine conversation for me. I wanted to do 1 hour 30 minutes, and we are at 1 hour 30 minutes sharp. Thank my brother Chindo we call. Tomorrow we'll do the same thing. If I get time though, every 8 p.m. I'll write down some few topics. We'll discuss them. If I get guests the way if you call, I will make sure I invite them. Tell your friend, tell a friend, me tell a friend, me tell another friend, me tell another friend. Say, hey, every 8 p.m. Dallas time to really get the conversation. We will talk about the things that really happen for community for Dallas, for GFW. We'll talk about the things that really happen for Texas. We'll talk about the things that really happen for America, and then we'll talk about the things that happen around the world. Shout out to my Banter Brigade team. They are putting together a wonderful show. The Banter Brigade, a show where they'll talk about everything where they happen for community, reasonable topics. I actually shot the project. I actually shot or shoot. I think I know. I want to go. I shot the project in. It's a wonderful project. It's a good project. It's a good project. I'll encourage you to check it out. To check it out when it airs. Share and share. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. If any person get anything we want to, this is one other thing I feel like we should start doing. I want to make this segment, that segment we people feel come for the every day for kind of hear about the different things that don't happen for community for some time also. During certain times, we'll open the phone lines. People if you call, make their contributions and things like that. But for now, I expect say people where they Maryland if you call me tell me say, oh, Sakodi one be happen, oh, this thing be happen. Maybe bad thing them all positive things them. Call me tell me say this thing happen for here, this thing happen for here, that one happen for there, this one happen for there, this one. And I'll figure correspondent all across the world, it will be a nice thing to do. But again, 8 p.m. every day, I'll get on here, and we'll just have these conversations. For Arlington Veteran News, as usual, they went out for a competition this weekend we passed, and they lost like the losers they are. That is what Arlington Veteran has become. More than 2 years, more than 8 competitions, even for qualify for the next round, you passed them. That is how low Arlington Veteran has gone. Now shame, now BBBB shame. Because we have a group of leaders, we have a group of people who are supposed to be leaders, yet they definitely have to mislead everyone. They definitely have to mislead the community. They definitely have to exploit and extort people. By the way, their elections day next month, and we'll get 2 candidates where I think they make sense. We'll get Black Mamba Tani, and then we'll get on the other side Kisito. Now 2 people with integrity, now 2 people with character, now 2 people that actually work for previous administrations. Black Mamba administration be work before Kisito the administration want take over. Now Kisito the work for the administration, the outgoing administration. We just hope, see with their experience where they get them working for previous administrations, they fit come in and make a change for Arlington Veteran. I intend for host a debate for these 2 candidates where they fit come. We'll get platter of questions. So we'll ask them. We'll go ahead and ask them these questions and have an open debate. And then maybe 30 minutes to the end of the debate, if you open phone lines, so everybody if you call, ask them questions. I will not do this not only for Arlington Veteran. I will do this for all that groups that exist for community. I think it's high time we'll start to vet some of these groups then, because when we stay quiet and these groups they get problem, guess where Guess what happens? Now I name the tarnish am. Some group there for, I think they call them Pioneer something something, Pioneer Dallas or something. This is a group of grown-ups, people who have been here for 10, 15, 20 years. This is a group of older people, persons who don't spend time for America for long. This is a group of people I even feel like they get money where money not going to bring problem amongst them. But guess what? Just the other day, they be there for court, they judge that case. They go back and forth. Whatever for what's a good demand, insult demand, insult that man, demand, disrespect the person. All over what? Over at the end of the day, money palava. Money palava. Their name na Pioneer something, Pioneer Dallas, Pioneer whatever. Like you listen to the complaints, or you listen to you're like, sometimes you're like, baby, they respect the grand frère, but they respect the grand sœur. Like, what are they doing? What is happening? We can do better as a community. We should do better as a community, especially because the foundation we build on today, now foundation we are picking the go build on top. We must do better as a community. For end this segment, so person ask me some question. I don't know what I'm answering for here. Or my answer I'm on another video. He asked me, say, how you feel know if some person, now wealthy person to America, how you feel know like you de Cameroon and you get some guy where they chat to either America, how you feel know if the person is a successful person, a wealthy person, or a good character person for America? Because when I story online, the person meet you online, he chat you, tell you how I marry you and things that. By the way, December they come. Most of the bush folk the way they plan for good December, and now they start find small get away to go sleep and then one can them back. So now they start tell you how I come or can marry you, I come or can see your mommy, I come or can. My sister, if you move your address, may they sleep you. No say enjoy. Most of the guys they come only December for can do whatever thing they can do. Now people they don't marry who picking them. Now the reason that you see most of them they post their woman. Now the reason that you see most of them they post their family. They need post their picking. They want post they didn't early than them. So they feel easily lie you say they never married. They feel easily lie you say they be single. So when they come for December, they'll take you, move your address, sleep you, give you 20,000, and then come back there for a year, can't continue their family. The next year they go continue with another person. So the person majority ask me, say, hey, Sako, how if you don't know? How if you don't know? So, okay, the person way they chat me like a responsible person, now a wealthy person, like he claims to be wealthy and things like that. I just laugh. See, person will be responsible and wealthy. It's easy for know them. Person will be wealthy first of all, they make noise. You see them for their action. Person will be responsible. You see them for their action. They just do the right thing and move on. They don't get time for the drag, go back and forth and do this and that. Pay attention to their relationship with other persons. Pay attention to the kind of friends they are making. Pay attention to the type of things they are doing. Pay attention to the type of persons they are hanging out with. Pay attention to the type of persons who celebrate them in public and things like that. My papa, Pastor Mark, he be tell me, say, Sako, any person will not get mentor. Any person will not get person will be answerable to. Any person where you look in life, you not get some person where if the person can tell you she done for year, he go she done. He say run away from that person. And that is true. And that is true. And even the person who can't tell you she done for year, go she done. Look at that person's life also. If the person is empty, you know, say all them are empty people. So yeah, it's easy to know if someone is successful, if someone is responsible enough. Forget about the Gucci's they wear, the Dolce & Gabbana, all those things are things they buy just to cover up what's inside. Like my brother Kanye West says, things we buy to cover up what's inside. You see them driving all these big cars and all of these things. By the way, for America, motor, any man fi get them. House, any man fi get, any kind of man fi get any kind of thing. Now about credit, and even that credit, they talk good credit. If you take how many months you build good credit, find some small credits, work double shift. You go show the document, show the one, they give you house, give you motor, give you anything. So you should never focus on those things. Focus more on the type of people they have as friends, the type of people they are working with, the type of people you see them hanging out with every now and then. It will tell you who that person is. If he guide you on, okay, this person at this kind of person, either for this kind of level for life. Person where they post burning fish, say they enjoy. Person where they post soya, say they enjoy. Person where they post liquor, they drink liquor for some place, or either for some bar, they post and say na enjoyment. Do you think that kind of person is responsible enough? See una tomorrow, massa. Man, no broke that table.